Don't listen to me. But a firm look will keep the raggedy folks away. I promise it do. Hey y'all, I'm gonna go make me some coffee because I just got finished doing my dishes. Put my load in a washing machine. Now I gotta fold all my clothes. It's in my room. I hate folding clothes. Where's my kid? Good afternoon, WOIUers. Y'all used to watch that? Move that bus. Good afternoon. Look it. It's robes and blankets and just stuff in here. Hang on. Good afternoon. CERCA I had to wash my dishes. I was like, look, girl, I rinse them so they be in there, but sometimes my work days be real, real long and I don't feel like it. And because it ain't nobody here but me, if I don't want to, I can wait until the morning. As long as it ain't no food in them, you good. That's why my mama said you could rinse them. Rinse them good, get all the food out of them if you ain't gonna wash them. Good afternoon, everybody, because sometimes I don't, and I don't care. All these years I've been having to wash that. I left my mama's house washing dishes when I got my own house. I don't want no dishes. No, thank you. So with that, the last night class still have me questioning my life. Sometimes I don't be know how to feel when y'all tell me stuff like that. Happy birthday. I didn't see whose birthday it was. I'm sorry. I ain't got my glasses on. That's probably why nigga can't see y'all. Oh, hello. Hello, everybody. Hello. My mom was right about that. No, I know that. This is what we had to do. We couldn't. My mama better not come home and there's no dishes in the sink, baby. It better not be a crumb on that counter. My mama had OCD. I, on the other hand, do not. I can't stand dishes. Don't never stop. Bills, laundry, and dishes. Baby, listen, did all three today. You said it. I want to say this. You know what? I know what I need when I do this. This is what I need right here. Hello, world. Please don't connect to nothing. Please, please, please don't connect to nothing.
The Bluetooth device is ready to pair.
Come on, don't do it.
The Bluetooth device is ready to pair.
Good afternoon, WOIUers. This is a PSA to the new WOIUers. I have to let this new students know. We do send you books. If you cannot afford them, we are not providing you with a library. We buy your school books. Your school books are the Old Testament pseudepigraph of book 1 and 2, and that's if you can't afford them. We will not be buying you any other books. It is your job to build your library. We kick it off. And that's only if you're not turning up and drinking Casamigos and getting $1,000 installs. Like it's $50 and we will bless you, but not because you don't want to buy it, because you don't have the money to buy it. I need to say that. And I can't send you no books if you don't send me an address. I do not care why you need them. I'm just being honest. You need them. Okay, good job. But I'm not. Put your address in your name. How you gonna get books if you don't put an address? It's a waste of time. Because I'm not going to email you back because I said 1,652 times. You will get the message when you don't get your books that you need an address. That's common sense. I'm not a mind reader and I'm not about to be emailing people back 15 times trying to get information. If you want some books, you better send your name and your correct address. I'm trying to tell you. That's it. That's all. Do your part. There is not a team of people to do this. It is just me. All right. How y'all doing this afternoon? I had to get that out just in case people go back and watch the rewatch because makes my job hard. It makes my job really, really hard. And just please, just put your address and your name. That's all I need. You can say thank you or whatever, hi. But the main two things I need is your name and not just your first name. I need a name. People be I said, Lord. Please help me help you. Please. All right. You said I'm having me a lazy day still in PJs. Right. I had to make myself get up though because I'm like, girl, my weeks go by so quickly. I wake up and it's Saturday again. Like, and the days don't matter for me because I don't have to leave the house. So it'll be the 1st and then it's the 15th. That's why I be asking y'all today because all my days is the same. Every last one of them. So I'm just like, I don't know. I don't really ever know what day it is. I don't. And I'm talking about day of the week or the date. Unless I look at my phone. Well, when I do my journaling. But that's just like, Other than that, I really don't be knowing if it's Wednesday or Saturday or what day. I don't know. And even though I journal the date, by the end of the day, I ain't paid no attention. It's just like clockwork to write it. So, that being said, how did y'all sleep? You just got home from work. Well, good night. God is speeding up the time. Y'all don't feel like you speeding up the time? Y'all don't feel like the days are shorter? Huh? Yeah, of course they are. Hello, everybody. Yeah. I know they is, because I used to get a lot of stuff done, baby. I'll be looking up and it's 7 o'clock. I just got up. My days used to be long. Now they are very short. Yeah. You hear me? That's why I be like, whoa, slow down. Whoa. Hold on. Just wait a minute. Goodness gracious. When I met y'all, my grandson was about to be 3 months. And now he about to be 3. That's how long we've been over here. He was 3 months when I started talking to y'all, and he's getting ready to be 3 years old in December. That's mind blowing to me. My other granddaughter next June, and my youngest granddaughter about to turn 1. Both of them. I'm like, goodness gracious. The time, I've said this, but I pray for my time to go back quickly at work and slow, well, yeah, when I'm at home, right? Ain't that crazy? We have been here a very long time. I gave WOYU 3 years of time, 3 years of my time. I gave it. I feel like I'm about to sing a Mary J. Blige song. You hear me? I feel it in my soul. I just can't figure out which one I want to get to just right now. But that's what I feel in my soul. The way y'all done, I held y'all down. Like, I can't think of the words right now. But listen here, that's what I feel. That is exactly what I feel right now. We love you too. I love y'all. I love y'all. But I definitely feel sometimes like this a Mary J. Blige song. And do. I was your teacher and the secretary working every day of the week, baby. Yes, that's the words I was looking for. Jazzy May, thank you. Those are the exact words. I couldn't quite remember them just now, but yeah, that. The very song. Yep, that's it. That's the one those are the words I was looking for. Yeah, I'm not gonna cry though. I'm not gonna shed a tear. Yeah, that y'all got me. Y'all know I couldn't think of it. I've been listening to trap music all morning, so there's that. Yeah. Is it listen? Yeah, all of that. That's how I feel. I'm y'all secretary every day of the week. I am. I'm not gonna cry though. I'm not gonna shed a tear. I'm gonna just keep doing it. I'm gonna keep doing it. So anyway, I figured we've been on here 13. Oh, because I was in there making my coffee and putting my clothes in the dryer. Gotta multitask. So with that, because I'm a weekend girl and I don't have time for the weekday. Listen here, that part. So on the job, when no one else was there helping souls get set free. Come on. Come on, and is. Listen to y'all not putting the lyrics together. I love our place over here. It's one of the most amazing places, not just on the internet, in the world. We have a great time over here. You hear me? And to be honest with you, even our just regular talks when I'm getting up here and just rambling about meaningless things, it does make me feel happy that some of you still can connect with that as far as like your relationships, your children, maybe why things have been happening to you, because life is about understanding and learning, and a lot of people don't. They just kind of go through life and they never, really get it. And it's spooky. And I try to stay away from them folks that never really get it because they keep you in a what? Let's say it together, class. A circle. Or they forever taking you to the fun park on a roller coaster with them up and downs and quick turns. Baby, I don't like roller coasters. They take my breath away. And do it the best. It's the best club, school, and hanging out spot and with the bougie kids. It is. Because we like, custom things. Because we're custom. We are. I like that God like to give us stuff that don't nobody else know and don't nobody else got. And, it makes you feel special. You hear me? Makes me feel really special. I don't know about you guys. You missed the role play, Tasha. It be taking I just did some role play. You mean the costumes? Because I role play every day. You must mean the costumes, girl. I'm going through menopause how, and I'm fat. I'm hot, and it's hot. Y'all gonna have to wait till the winter time or something. I can't right now, but I just did an impromptu script yesterday, or the day before. The queen of, oh Jesus, she says the new world needs to know. Every time she says that, oh God, it's crazy. The new world needs to know. Listen. It does make me happy though, because you know what? My thing is, as long as you get it, and then that makes it easier for you to even explain the Bible to other people, because it's real life stories. You all can identify with pretty much every story we read now, because it's a life situation you might have seen, experienced, or whatever. And when you understand that nothing, like you can explain it. I mean, because what good is it to be reading a Bible and you can't understand none of it? You can't apply it to your life. That's like getting an ointment for a rash and you never put it on there. It ain't gonna work unless you use it. Unless you know how many times you need to apply it. And that's the word. It says it's a salve or a balm. It will heal and, disinfect and take all the infection out, all that old stuff. So you have to apply it. You can't just read it. You can't just spat it out your mouth. You got to live it in order for it to work. You got to live it. Thank you, Pumpkin. You got to live it for it to work. And a lot of people talk about it, but they don't live it. And living it is different from just talking about it. You hear me? Y'all don't feel like living it is different from just going to church? Everybody say, oh, you don't even go to church. Yeah, and God been cutting on me ever since I'm a better person. Not that going to church is bad, but it ain't about how saved you are when people can see you, is it? Have you all learned that lesson? It ain't about how saved you are when folks can see you. It's about what you do when they can't. And you realize that God can see. Because sometimes church or organizational type worship is a blinder, and you think because they see you that God don't. I'm here to tell you. I am here to tell you. That's a lie. Believe me, baby. That is a lie from the pit of the depths of hell. Because I tell you this. When God lets you know he can see you when you ain't been in church in 6 months, and I'm not talking about, oh, you falling off, I'm talking about you, and then you slip up and, you be like, that's why when people talk crazy to me, I be like, listen, honey, when I was in the church, I would feel guilty, but that wasn't going to stop me from doing it. Let God know he can see you on the outside of this piece. Let him tap you on your shoulder and be like, hey, excuse me, I saw that. You be like, whoa, wait a minute. Hold on. Why do I feel like this? Oh, you saw that? Why is you yelling so loudly? I heard you. You don't have to tell me. Don't do it. Okay. It'll be right here in the forefront of your mind. You try to shake it out, it won't leave. He'd be like, you heard what I said. You heard what I said? You heard what I said? Did you hear me? You hear me? You could go to church and zone out. The music get taken away. But baby, get in your house and let God get to talk. You be like, oh, weeping, trying to sweep the floor, breaking down, using a broom to hold you up because I don't want no parts of it. Just help me, Dad, to do the right thing so that I can get up out of here. Can you hear? You can hear him yelling in your ear, boy. You are like all I hear on your body. You will have a thought. You be like, woo, okay. People be like, what's wrong with you? Nothing. I'm good. Talking about living for God and really walking it out is a very different thing. It is. It is a different thing. It's a different feeling. It's a different reward. It is a different strength. It takes different strategy. You said y'all enjoyed last night. Sometimes I be like, these people is crazy. They just be sitting and listening to me ramble. But then when I get things like that, you know, good night, girl. Don't apologize if you don't go to sleep. I like sleep. Y'all be playing. I close them curtains, baby. Turn that blow dryer on and turn the TV on and turn my back to it, so I go to sleep. Good night. We'll talk to you later. Get some good sleep too, hopefully. But yeah, like the thing is this: you never know what someone else is going through. And when you are scared to talk about the things that God brought you through or what you learned in those situations, you cheat other people. You said, I love the rambling times. Well, cool. You cheat other people of getting nuggets that they need for their next stage. You said, I did that last night. Didn't even come back last night. Come on. You just described my room right now. My back is to the TV. Only thing is I'm missing my blow dryer. Hilarious. Listen, I'm trying to tell you, because this is the thing. Like, life is real. It's real. And the moment you realize you want to live understand the real world and not the world you've made up in your mind, you are already 50% better at the battle because you won't be so downtrodden and broke down all the time when things don't go the way you thought. I'm talking about what Dad wants you to do. Okay. I was able to talk to a Muslim because of this class. I was able to explain everything without arguing. What y'all do with y'all bundles? Hold on. What the girlies do with their bundles? Ain't that what they do? Ain't that what they do with the bundles? They be like this. Okay. Okay, congratulations, Niecy Pooh. Because guess what? You like busting their head to the white meat. It feel real good, don't it? That you can have an intelligent conversation and not have to argue to disagree. But I just like to show you something else. And I know that you're used to dealing with very aggressive people all the time, but I just want to talk to you. Wait till you get to sit down and talk with a Satanist girl. You gonna be like, oh my God. Oh, and he gonna bring them because that ain't the end. Now you gotta go break down on that, and you ain't gonna have to go to them. They always gonna find you. They always gonna find you, baby. Listen, and it grows you. Tell me that conversation didn't grow you. probably grew them too, because now they see a different way. Whether they acknowledge it to you right then, you planted a seed, and they gonna go look in some. Okay, trying to tell you. I be trying to tell people, listen, you do not have to argue. It is so much, and I'm gonna tell y'all why y'all in my business. Just say, as a community, because I feel all of hair on my body standing up. We are always in CERCA's business. Say it. Say it with me. We are always in CERCA's business. Say it. Because what we about to study is a lot along the lines of what we're talking about in your testimony, and you talking about information and how it changes your life. Always in my business. I would appreciate it if y'all would keep y'all eyes over there. Okay? Y'all always in my business. Every day. All right. Every day, y'all in my business. Every day. Every day. You said, Mari said, sorry, no promises. I don't even know why you would think that would be okay to ask me that. I don't commit to things that I don't, I can't do that. I'm sorry. Petty. Petty. All right. So you're going to need to get your Bible Gateway easy read version. I've been rereading Adam and Eve. Today kept seeing more and more lessons every time. I'm trying to tell you. You hear me? Listen, I told you every time you go back and read it, you're going to see something else. And the cool thing about that is God needs you to get a base foundation, and then you start to build on it just like a house. It's mind-blowing every time it happens. And so probably people be thinking I'm overreacting, but when God gives you revelation of something and you're like, oh my God, like I already read this. How did I not see that? Like, it's a invigorating feeling, honestly. And why did a notification come up asking me to follow you? Because they keep taking. Now listen, you know why. Miss Ida, there's people, I told you they won't even let me answer like in my inboxes anymore. People are telling me that they can't even follow me or anything. Lisa, okay. Yep. People keep telling me they won't even let them follow me. And then I'll be trying to reply, and you know how it says like accept the message? I can hit it 100 times, it won't let me do it. So people be like going off like, you could have responded. No, actually, TikTok won't let me. That's why I tell people if you want to talk to me, send it to the email, because I can barely get into my stuff they be playing. So there's that. Please don't assume. That's strong. All right. I'm doing good. Y'all ready? You need your easy read version of the Bible on Bible Gateway. Are you ready to read? Are you ready to read? Reading Rainbow. Pretty cool. We'll talk about it in a little while. You need your not OTP, girl. You need your easy read easy read version of the Bible. That's what you need right now. Y'all ready? You ready? Y'all got it? You good, Pumpkin? We just about to start class. You ready? Yes. Good job. Ecclesiastes chapter 1. Ecclesiastes chapter 1. Here we go. These are the words from the teacher, a son of David and king of Jerusalem. Everything is so meaningless. The teacher says that it is all a waste of time. Do people really gain anything from all the hard work they do in this life? Y'all hear that? Let's read it again. Everything is so meaningless. The teacher says that it is all a waste of time. Do people really gain anything from all the hard work they do in this life? And my question to you is, what do you take with you when you leave? Tell me one thing that once the breath of God leaves your body that you take with you. You don't even take the body that you've been in your whole life with. Inside of, you don't even take that with you. It stay here. That's how we have a funeral. So then why are you so mean to people about money? Why will you break your body down for money? Why will you put your pride aside and do things to get money in ill-gotten ways for money when money only buys you things that you cannot take with you? Tell me. Do you understand how silly that is to make things more important than God? When he said that every soul that I created will come back to me, and how you acted when you were in your mortal body is going to determine whether you used what I gave you for good or for bad. It's kind of quiet over there and over here too. I literally just said that at work today, I clock in and I clock out, and I don't think about the place outside of that. This place outside of that. Come on. Okay. 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 People live and people die, but the earth continues forever. The sun rises and the sun goes down, and then it hurries to rise again in that same place. The wind blows to the south and the wind blows to the north, and the wind blows around and around. Then it turns and it blows back to the same place again. All rivers flow again and again to the same place. They all flow to the sea, but the sea never becomes full. Words cannot fully explain things, but people continue speaking. Words come again and again to our ears, but our ears don't become full, and our eyes don't become full of what we see. You could hear 1,000,000 words a minute, and your ears still ain't never gonna fill up. Y'all hear that? Who even thinks about stuff like that? God does. All that my eyes have beheld. Oh, all that my eyes have seen. No, thank you. Think about how many words you've said in your life and you can't even begin to number them exactly. Think about all the faces you've seen and you don't remember them all. all the names you've said, all of those things. These are simple things, but they mean a lot. Because God took care. He could have made it to where once you heard a max amount of words, your ears shut off. Your eyes quit working. Once you've seen a certain amount of images, like a camera, it could fill up and then that's it. And look at that. Even with man, things are limited. The computers that men make, they have to be updated. You have to get a new memory stick because that one is full, because it doesn't have like infinite memory. But in a way, God gave us infinite memory, a part of him. Isn't that interesting? Men can make supercomputers and they still cannot process the amount of information that a human brain does. They are replicas of human brains, but they have defects. God has been making brains for a long time, and they still work off his first design. He's been making hearts for a long time too, and even if the ventricles are on the wrong side, they still work. He ain't had to update it or add nothing new to it. The first time he baked the cake, that same cake been baking ever since. I remember when I was 10, I taught my dad, wow, computers are smart. He said humans are smarter, and they are. You realize how much he had to. You've seen a robot move. You see how stiff they are. Even a dancing robot doesn't dance the way a woman or a man would, because they have joints and things that they haven't been able to. They replicate the movements, but their wires and stuff don't move like tendons and ligaments do. It's smoother, right? You can tell when a robot is walking, and you can tell when a human is walking. They're walking the same, but the movements are smoother. Do you realize how many muscles and things have to move in order for me to even just do this? First of all, my mind has to start firing. All of the electricity needs to go through down to the sensors to tell my body to move. Not just one part, because I'm moving my hips. I can feel it in my legs, right? I'm really using some of the muscles in my feet. And then my mind is telling me to breathe, inhale, exhale. It's telling my heart to pump. It's telling my lungs to expand. It's telling the blood to go down to my fingertips and circulate around. All the while, my hands are moving and my fingers are moving. My lips are moving. My vocal cords are moving. My tongue is moving. My eyes are moving. And even the muscles in my facial muscles, in order for me to be able to move all of this is happening at one time, and it's not robotic. Even the stomach muscles in my body are having to expand and contract in order for me to push out air. And then I take another breath, and guess what? Now I'm moving everything, because y'all can't see it, but my toes is wiggling too. As I'm moving, my back muscles are doing what they need to do, pushing and pulling, and the ligaments in the front of my stomach that are connected to my back muscles, you hear me? He put detail into you. He thought you out. Every part of you. If you got a big gap in between your middle toe, if your middle toe is longer than all of your other ones, if it's shorter, if you got stubby toes, if they square and go out, he thought about how your toenails was going to look, your fingernails was going to look. He thought about what your belly button would be cute like on your body. He thought about your back line and your jawline. He thought about all of that. If your nose is crooked, he thought about it. Little forehead, big forehead, no forehead. He thought about it. Here we go. All things continue the way they have been since the beginning. The same things will be done that have always been done. There is nothing new in this life. Interesting. Someone might say, look, this is new. But that thing has always been here. It was here before we were. People don't remember what happened long ago. In the future, they will not remember what is happening now. And later, other people will not remember what the people before them did. Who understands why you have to journal? Who understands now why God kept the scrolls and hid them away? Because if you're not in that time, it might be hard for you to believe that that happened. But if there is a record somewhere of it, there's commercials our kids have never seen that if we see, we can literally start to sing the jingle. They have no idea that commercial, that cartoon, anything ever existed unless you showed it to them. Right? There are shoes that our kids have never seen that if they saw, they would probably laugh. They didn't even know they don't even know they existed. Some of the things that we did as children, these kids will never experience it because they weren't there. So if you try to tell them, oh, we used to do this, they'll be like, what? Well, why would you do that? Just like how we found out that the Dendera bulb was in Egypt, even though they told us that old boy created the light bulb. But we can go where somebody carved something into a rock to tell what had already been here and know that this is not the first one. In the time before the flood, they had light bulbs. Interesting. And not how they used to show us people was walking around with. Really? Not saying they didn't, but these already was here. If the Egyptians had limestone and copper and all of this lining their walls, you think they had fire lit torches? If they had pools of water running around the area that was charging the limestone and the copper, you actually think that they had torches? To be able to lay layers and layers and layers of marble and put them together, you think that they just had torches doing that? Huh? Really? When they say that Egypt, no thank you, was the most advanced society on the planet even to this day, and y'all think, other than Atlantis, I'm guessing, or they were really just one. But moving on. For real. Hello. Whatever you see that they say is new, ooh, ooh, scrying mirrors. They told us this used to be called a magic mirror, a magic mirror on the wall. Show me who the liquid crystals, and you could see people that wasn't where you was at. You could say a name and it'll show them to you like CERCA TROVA. They told us that was fake, even though we've been using it every day. So do we think that a black mirror, hey Siri, don't the swirlies look how they always showed us when they was going to answer how it came up? So what's new? What's new? They had these in King Arthur's days. They had these in Noah's days, where you could put liquid and crystal together and it would display something that was far away from you. You could say to it, show me this, and it would. So they tell us this is new, but we can look at every cartoon and see that it isn't. They told us cell phones was new, and we can look at ancient Phoenician and Egyptian hieroglyphs and different pictures, and we know that ain't new either. We thought that space planes and all of that was new, and we're finding out they were whole astronauts with stone. They were able to make stone fly faster and float and make floating planets. Stone, heavy stone could fly faster than the Mach whatever, and be invisible and all this other stuff. Interesting. So there's nothing that we see right now that has not been. Illusions, been here. Magicians, been here. People are like, oh, the world is, it's the same as it was before he destroyed it the first time. Everything is here again. And this is why he said he gonna purify the earth this time with fire, because water ever washing it didn't do good. So now you got to send it through some heat. Yes or no? We are just as evil, if not more evil, than the people. That was his mercy, water. It was almost like he was crying because he was going to have to tear up his painting or destroy his movie set that he worked so hard to get together. But now it's like he tired. He like, I done already did this. I'm not a circle person. Even though I created circles, yeah, I'm not doing this again. This next place, if you make it in there, it's just going to be good. There will be no more bad. Mm-mm. Okay. Ooh. I, the teacher, was king over Israel in Jerusalem. I decided to study and to use my wisdom to learn about everything that is done in this life. I'm going to read that again. I decided to study and to use my wisdom to learn about everything that is done in this life. I learned that it is a very hard thing that God has given us to do. I looked at everything done on the earth and I saw that it is all a waste of time. It is like, it is like trying to catch the wind. If something is crooked, you cannot say it's straight. And if something is missing, you cannot say that it is there. I said to myself, I am very wise. I am wiser than all the kings who ruled Jerusalem before me. I know what wisdom and knowledge really are. I decided to learn how wisdom and knowledge are better than thinking foolish thoughts. But I learned that trying to become wise is like trying to catch the wind. With much wisdom comes frustration. And the one who gains more wisdom also gains more sorrow. Can I ask y'all a question? Can I ask y'all a question? Please. When you see that your family is not prepping for what God is showing you is happening now that you have the wisdom and knowledge to understand and discern the time, does it not make your heart sad a little bit? That they don't believe? You have knowledge that could potentially save a lot of people's lives and they don't want to take it. Does that make your heart get a little sad? With much wisdom, you get a little bit sorrow too. The more you learn, the more you be like, damn, goodness gracious, you're interesting. And this is why people would rather not know. Doesn't mean it's not coming. They just won't be prepared because they don't want to think about it. Crazy, right? Excuse me. They think you crazy, Heather. It's okay. The crazy people always get away in a movie. They be up on a hill somewhere and everybody be looking for them and they be tucked off and ducked off. So don't even worry about it. Don't do it. Don't be stressed out about that at all, honey. It's going to be a benefit to it here in a minute. In real life. Why? It's all right. We're talking about it today. Ecclesiastes 2, please. Ecclesiastes, excuse me. 2. Go to the second chapter. We're going to read both of these today. I know. But this is the thing, right? That's why I tell you, like, people think I want to argue with them about things that I know. You don't understand the weight that I had to bear for a long time by myself when God would be telling me all this stuff was coming and nobody was believing me. And I started prepping because I believe God when he tells me something. And so I had to look at my husband, ex-husband, and all different kind of, my brothers, my mama, everybody. They was like, girl, ain't nobody trying to hear that. And I'm like, okay. And I would cry. I'd be like, God, they won't listen. And he was like, stop all that. Tell them. And you get to the next thing I have for you to do. Because they are not the only people I need you to talk to. And you're getting so caught up with trying to argue with them and, you know, try to get them to see. And it's other people waiting on the information. I said, oh, okay. So let me not argue with you and go talk to the people that's going to get up and do something about it, period. In real life. In real life. Here we go. I said to myself, I should have fun. And I should enjoy everything. I should enjoy everything as much as I can. I'm going to say that again. I said to myself, I should have fun. I should enjoy everything as much as I can. But I learned that this is also useless. It is foolish to laugh all the time. Having fun does not do any good. So I decided to fill my body with wine while I filled my mind with wisdom. I tried this foolishness because I wanted to find a way to be happy. I wanted to see what was good for people to do during their few days of life. Then I began doing great things. I built houses, I planted vineyards for myself, I planted gardens, and I made parks. I planted all kinds of fruit trees. I made pools of water for myself, and I used them to water my growing trees. I bought men and women slaves, and there were slaves born into my house, and I owned many great things. I had herds of cattle and other flocks of sheep, and I owned more things than any other person in Jerusalem did. I also gathered silver and gold for myself. I took treasures from kings and their nations. I had men and women singing for me. I had everything any man could want. I became very rich and famous. I was greater than anyone who lived in Jerusalem before me. My wisdom was always there to help me, and anything my eyes saw and wanted, I got it for myself. My mind was pleased with everything I did, and this happiness was the reward for all my hard work. But then I looked at everything I had done and the wealth I had gained. I decided it was all a waste of time. It was like trying to catch the wind. There is nothing to gain from anything we do in this life. Then I decided to think about what it means to be wise or to be foolish or to do crazy things. And I thought about the one who will be the next king. The new king will do the same as the kings before him. I saw that wisdom is better than foolishness in the same way that light is better than darkness. Wise people use their minds like eyes to see where they are going. But for fools, it is as if they are walking in the dark. Y'all heard that? Y'all picked that up? Is that not what we see right now? You said child. Y'all see it? Is that not what's going on right now? Everything in that's plain. Who didn't understand that? Did everybody understand that? That wasn't a whole bunch of days and doubts, baby. That was straight into the point. Was it or was it not? Whatever I want, I'm going to get it. Baby, I got this, I got that, I got wooty 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 woo. And you said twas. Crystal clearly in. Do you still feel like when you read the Bible it doesn't make sense? Or do you understand exactly why God allowed your ears to hear the word and to be able to understand exactly what it says? You hear me? Thank you. Do you hear me? Hello? Y'all here? What about y'all? You said, dang, reevaluating my life. We do a lot of that over here. Seed, girl, you're seeding. That's all. Your ears are open. Okay. All right. I also saw that fools and wise people both end the same way. What is that end? What is that end that whether you rich or poor, black or white, big or little, smart or not smart, death? It don't matter what you acquired in your life. It does not matter how much education you have, how long your hair is, whatever. It don't matter. Every single person that was born will perish. He said you could do all of this and you still gonna die. Me, the poor man, the poor lady, the rich man, the rich lady, the dumb man, the smart man, everybody going to the same place. We're racing to the same end. Bible Gateway. That's why we read it. Bible Gateway. Okay? You said, hold on, wait a minute. Where is this in the Bible? Right. See, that's why I said they be having you read all them other. Read this. You can read this to just about anybody. They be like, oh, wait a minute. What, that's in the Bible? Let me see that. Right. It talk like we talk. And guess what? It'll hit you right in your throat real good and swift and fast. You be like, oh, wait a minute. No, wait a minute. I understood that. Hold on, wait. I do that. I be doing it. Oh, help me, Dad. You're welcome. All right. It says, I also saw that fools and wise people both in the same way. I thought to myself, the same thing that happens to a fool will also happen to me. So why have I tried so hard to become wise? And I said to myself, being wise is also useless. Excuse me. Whether people are wise or foolish, they will still die, and no one will remember either one of them forever. In the future, people will forget everything both of them did. So the two are really the same. This made me hate life. It was depressing to think that everything in this life is useless, like trying to catch the wind. I began to hate all the hard work I had done because I saw that people who lived after me would get the things that I worked for. I'm going to read that again. I began to hate all the hard work I had done because I saw that people who lived after me would get the things that I worked for. I will not be able to take them with me. Some other person will control everything I worked and studied for. Excuse me. And I don't know if that person will be wise or foolish. This is also senseless. Is this not real life? I'm not going to leave the money to this one because I know you're not going to take care of him. My mama didn't leave my brother no money because he knew he wasn't going to do nothing with it. She knew he would have blew it. You said real deal Holyfield. Come on. This plain. We hear people, there are people fighting over their family member stuff right now, trying to say who ain't going to take care of it or who going to be better to have it. This was You don't know what's going to happen to it when you leave. Somebody else might wear the clothes. Somebody else might sleep in the bed. Somebody else. You said reading this is depressing. Well, then, girl, you're going to have to come back because it's a reality. This is real life every day. It's people alive right now trying to dangle their possessions in people's faces. You picked up what I was putting down. What is it going to do for you? Come on, Riz. That's what I'm talking. You see, you got it there. You got it. You picked that up. And now you see why I said, this is why God say don't be envious or jealous. Don't try to steal somebody else's life. Because we going to go to the same place. It's like a person that tries to speed to the red light. Crazy. And we both getting there at the same time. I mean, we going to end up at the same light looking at each other. You said I picked it up and put it in my pocket. And now y'all, okay. Who's heard me say this is not about the money for me? Y'all heard me say that? I'm not doing this for the money. It's 2.5 years later. If that wasn't a fact, I'd have been on some other stuff. Because what is it going to matter? It's not going to matter at all. You could have $1 gazillion. We just read the other day. And while it said the rich, while they making their plans, they die. I mean, not that the poor don't, but baby, listen. Excuse me. Sounds like my mom leaving our brother's inheritance with our name on it. Because mom knows her children. I did home health for 20 years. Sometimes I didn't know the patient and even had the family. Oh, okay. Till you start seeing them argue over the stuff. Yeah. Girl, I love Alanis Morissette. Isn't it ironic? Don't you think? It's like rain. Oh, your wedding day is a free ride. Oh, it I've already paid. It's the good advice, but that you just didn't take. 'Cause who would have thought it figures? There was a man, he was afraid to fly. He packed his suitcase and kissed his wife goodbye. He waited his whole damn life to take that flight. And when the plane crashed down, he thought, well, isn't this nice? Listen, isn't it ironic? That's my song, honey. It is. It is. Mm-hmm. That is because it's real. I got them too on my legs. It's a real thing. Yeah. Didn't know when I was listening to that song at 15, 16 that it was going to be my life. Them lyrics hit different now. They sure do. They hit different for me at 16, though. I ain't even going to lie to you. That's my jam because it's real life. You never know what life is going to hand you. You know what I'm saying? It's yeah, that's my song. Right on, Sarah. All right, here we go. That's my song. All right. It says, this is also senseless. So I became sad about first he was mad. First he was happy. Then he was mad. Then he was sad. Anybody ever here been happy, mad, and then sad? Anybody in here done been happy and then mad and then sad? Listen, that sounds like a movie thing. Anybody? Anybody? You acquired all that you want. Then you was angry because something happened to it. And then you was sad. Listen, okay. I guess this gentleman was as well. Because first he was happy. Then he was mad. Then he was sad. Nigga, make up your mind. Is you happy, mad, or sad? Which one is it? Yeah, I believe so. Listen, make up your mind, sir. He said, So I became sad about all the work I had done. People can work hard using all their wisdom and knowledge and skill, but they will die and other people will get the things that they worked for. Look around your house. Look at your station at work. God forbid if you die tomorrow, somebody else is going to have that space. That's why these things cannot be more important. There have been car crashes. That didn't stop nobody else from buying that same car that same day. Not the car that crashed, but the type of car. You can beautify your home. You can beautify. There are people that have went overseas or wherever to get body work done. There's people here that have went to get body work done, and guess what? They died on the table. They never even got to see the effect of the, and they paid for the surgery, and the doctor wasn't giving nothing back because they died. Ain't even gonna send you a I'm sorry. It was complications. And they still gonna bill the insurance company and move on to the next surgery, right or wrong. Right or wrong. It's not gonna stop nobody from going to get surgery. And that doctor or whoever assisted, they benefit off of that person getting whatever it was that they wanted, even though the person that paid for it didn't get it. So even in that, on to the next. Right. So the world does not stop because you are not in it. It's going to keep on going until God says it's the last day. It's a real thing. He was sad that other people was going to get his stuff. Ooh, but they will die and other people will get the things they worked for. They did not do the work, but they will get everything. They did not do the work, but they will get everything. That makes me very sad. It is also not fair and it's senseless. I think this nigga was going around in his study, looking at his kingdom. He like, nah, nigga, I just realized something, bro. Yeah, nigga, like, I didn't struggle, nigga, hustle, and did all this, or these damn kids ain't grateful for nothing. Yeah, nigga, I got it out the mud, nigga. Nigga, Junior, nigga, I'm not giving him nothing. That nigga that crashed 10 cars, nigga, no. My daughter that boyfriend go, nigga, I don't even want to think about it. That nigga gonna have my daughter out here crazy, nigga. Bia took my daughter money and had me spending it on these hoes, nigga. Nah, I ain't. You know, my best bet probably gonna be my youngest son. That nigga act a little bit like me, shoot. My mama, nigga. Nah, I'm good on that too, nigga. She done already tried to get me 3 times, nigga. I'm down bad, nigga. I don't know who to leave my stuff to, nigga. Hold on real quick. Yeah. Let me pour me something to drink, nigga, because my nerves is bad as man, nigga. I don't even know who I'm gonna give my rides to, bro. I'm not leaving that nigga my car, nigga. That's my baby. No, I can't give it to my sister either. You know what? The butler always been my nigga. You know what? Jorge! Yeah, come here real quick, nigga. I gotta talk to you about something. Your mama still sick? She is. How much her surgery? Your house paid off? No? Okay. How that daughter of yours doing? She cool? Did you pay for her school yet? You still trying to find a way? Okay. She got a car? No? Okay. I'll talk to you in a minute. Yeah. I'm just about to go and give all this money to her. I'm gonna leave these kids and have to go and buy them a little crib or something. I'm not leaving them out now. Mm-mm. Yeah, right on, bro. Sorry to be into it. I just had to, cause man, nigga, that hit me. I mean, nigga. Could y'all imagine trying to figure out who gonna get your stuff? I already told my kids, y'all can have these books. Ain't much else in here. Divide them up how you gonna divide them up. I won't know. Hell, I won't be here. Listen. Steve Harvey said he not leaving his kids nothing. He said he was going to spend all his money. This is the conversation we just heard in here. Ain't that what we just read? First he was sick about it. First he was happy. Then he was mad because he couldn't think about who was going to take it. Then he got sick about it, thinking about leaving it to the niggas that ain't going to take care of it. Baby, this is real life. This real life right here. Listen, you hear me? He was like, oh, nigga, I done hustled and got it out the mud. Nigga, these niggas gonna spend my money so fast, I don't know what to do. He's sick about it. The Bible is, listen, y'all be playing. This how I hear it when I'm reading it. This how I see it in my mind. A nigga pacing through his basement, got the music bumping, lights low, chilling, like, God dang it, I don't... Look, bro, no, listen, he was stressed. He sure was. Tristan, he was stressed, you hear me? Cooks me cooking, roasting lamb. Listen, he was trying to figure it out, baby. He done went through 3 different... He was happy, looking around, then got sad, thinking about he getting older, and then... Listen. It's crazy. But that's why I be telling y'all, when I read the Bible, I think about the situations that I've been privy to, or just different situations I've been in, and it's like, oh, wow, that's in the Bible. And so sometimes I kind of turn my head like a dog do, like, I done seen this before. I read this. The more he thought, he said, no, man. Listen, he said it's senseless. What do people really have after all their work and struggling in this life? Throughout their life, they have pain and frustrations and hard work. Even at night, a person's mind does not rest. This is also senseless. Tell me that's not real. Anybody in here ever been through that? What do people really have after all their work and struggling in this life? Throughout their life, they have pain and frustration and hard work. And even at night, a person's mind does not rest. This is also senseless. So can I ask you a question? When people say the Bible ain't real, it's a made-up book, do it not be hitting y'all? Is this not real life? Everything we done read in here on both pages? Is it? This regular life right here. Again, why I stepped down from management of that part. I'm going to do my funeral, invite pets and my kids to see what my children... You know what? Hilarious. I have my cousin siblings that went to court over their mother's things and money. Yeah. It's regular life. But it help you understand it a lot better when you see it, and it help you learn what not to get in the middle of too. What to stay away from and everything. Here we go. There is no one who has tried to enjoy life more than I have, and this is what I learned. The best thing people can do is eat and drink and enjoy the work they must do. I also saw this comes from God. If people do good and please God, He will give them wisdom, knowledge, and joy. But those who sin will get only the work of gathering and carrying things. God takes from the bad person and gives to the good person. But all this work is useless. It's like trying to catch the wind. That part. That part. And now you see why I don't be trying to hustle nobody. You heard that part what it said in there? Who heard that little line in there that it said, God will take the stuff from the bad people and give it to the good people? And people say, I don't believe that. I'm going to say, rug dealer auction, raids. And then the regular working man can go buy the multi-million dollar house for the person that got it the wrong way. The word's still popping. Cars and all, clothes, jewelry, everything, baby. So why would I want to be the one to go get it the wrong way? No. I lost everything, went into the nursing home, made it out by the goodness of God, going strong now, regaining my life. Come on. Come on. You said it hit close to home. CERCA, someone I can relate to by knowing or experience the lesson. That's crazy. This is the living book. What's for you? That's why I don't want nothing nobody else got. I just want what's for me. That's spouses, their life. I only want what he got for me. Because everything that He got for me, I'ma absolutely love it. Whatever it is, even my trials and tribulations, I'll be the one to go through them. When you be trying to walk in other people's shoes, baby, you might have stepped into something that's gonna crush your soul. No, thank you. Give me my, employment definition. What I can't think of the word right now. Give me my job description, and I only want to do what it is that you have me to do now. If you want to cross train me, because I might have to step in for somebody, that's something different. But I don't think like. I only want mine. I only want to do what you got me to do, because if I do that, everything I need is going to be on my journey. No. Mm-mm. And don't. I only want my life. I don't want nobody else's life. I don't want to live nobody else's life. I don't want what nobody else got. I only want what God wants. And it took me a long time to get to that point. I ain't gonna lie to you. I mean, I haven't ever been a jealous person or anything like that, but I used to want what I wanted. But now I only want what God wants for me. And that is a transition, baby. That, listen, it's gonna take every edge you got. If you have any. I almost didn't make it out with none, my transition. I kept getting skull drug. And so then God has finally allowed my edges to grow back, and the back part, because I was getting snatched by that. It was snatching I was so rebellious. He just kept snatching my hairline back. And I said, this is getting to be a bit much. What is it that you want me to do? Because I need my edges. I need them. Mm-hmm. My hair was thin. You know, because a woman's hair is her glory. So it's crazy that when a lot of times you're not lining up with God, your hair don't do what it's supposed to do. Be falling out in patches, thinning and everything else. No, bring my stuff back. What do you want me to do? Bring it back. What I got to do there, I don't care if it's a slow rejuvenation, baby. I need that back. You just made me spit out my coffee. I had to log in and type this. That's in the Bible too. It sure is. It sure is. Moving on. Oh, let me run to the restroom real quick. Listen. You said what? I don't know, man. I know some musty people with beautiful hair. Yeah, that's not what I'm talking about. I ain't talking about that. I got you. I didn't say about their hygiene. I'm talking about how they living their life when God is tap dancing on your forehead and he be snatching you back and stressing. He don't stress you out. Your actions stress you out and your hair starts to leave. Or you be getting in situations you're not supposed to be in and then things just start to change. We were reading. We're not reading from nowhere right now. We was reading Ecclesiastes 1 and 2. Yeah. Listen. We talking about, you got to think if a person isn't under the law, certain things are not going to apply to them. When you roll with God, he will snatch your hair. He sure will. Maybe snatch you all the way back. That part. Come on. You said, come on, Tamika. Come on. In real life, it's a real thing. But I'd rather have that discipline than be out here like a wild banshee running around and doing things. Right, y'all. Sorry about that. I'm probably about to get off here. I wasn't gonna be on here long. I told y'all I'm chilling, but I did want us to have a little bit of class. And I might get back on later and we can listen to some music. I haven't quite decided. It depends on how my nap goes because I'm taking it easy today. And we only been on an hour and 30 minutes and look at how much class we have. You see it? I've been trying to get the word started or the study started earlier, you know, get that on out the way. Yeah, fifth period, right. So when you think about this though, just in those two things that we read, right? Do you see how just those two chapters are very, very powerful? It'll stop you from stressing about what you don't have. And it'll stop you looking at, ooh, I want this and ooh, I want that. And you realize, God, just let me be content with what I already got. If you want to bless me with something extra, I'll take that. But as far as me working myself to death and doing all of these things, and you still gonna end up where the poor person was. And just like Riz said, trying to dangle possessions in a person's face, and we all going in a coffin or a urn. And none of those things that you use to mistreat people are gonna go with you. Someone else is gonna have them. Maybe even the people that you mistreated. The very people that you dragged it in their face that they couldn't have it, they might end up with all your stuff. And then just might tear it up just because of the way that you treated them or not. So you work for nothing. And now do you also understand why this is why God has to be the most important thing in your life? Because you going back to him and everything that you see here is going to burn. Not saying that you can't have nice things. That's not saying that. God will give you beautiful things. But those cannot be that can't be the most important thing in your life. It's things. Y'all sleep? Hello? It's all right. We recorded. We'll go back and watch the rewatch. This is a thinking lesson. Not too much laughing and going on. It's a thinking lesson. Make you think, don't it? Taking it all in, right? This is a thinking lesson. Because we waste so much time. Didn't I tell you I don't like to waste time? Who was here for class last night? Anybody was here for class last night? It wasn't really class. We was just talking, but, whatever. Gives a new meaning to the best things in life are free. Here we go, Sarah. Okay. Well, if you was here last night, we was just talking about relationships and people and how they move and different things like that. But remember when CERCA said, y'all hear me say it all the time, I don't let people waste my time. Y'all hear me say that a lot. I do not let people waste my time. Get to it. I only got 1,440 minutes in a day, and you don't get to waste a whole bunch of them. What is it? What? Well, I hope God will help you out, Punky. Life is lifing right now. It really is. It's lifing for everybody. In real life. It is. It's lifing. I'll definitely be praying for you. I pray for everybody here all the time, whether the people still here or aren't. I still pray for y'all. Time is the cheapest thing to have, but the most expensive thing to give. I'm trying to tell you. And that's why I'm not going to allow anybody to waste my time. No. What do you want? If you're not trying to make the time that I spend with you amazing, I'm not spending it with you. No. Not when I can spend it laughing or being happy or, you know what I'm saying? Like I can spend it learning something, teaching myself a new skill, whatever it is. No, I'm not giving you time and you're going to waste it. I can waste my own damn time here on TikTok, scrolling. If I want to do it, at least I'm learning something while I'm doing it or getting a good laugh. I'm not about to let you have my time and then you're not going to do nothing with it. I don't see any of that as positive and or beneficial. No. And that's why I be like, what? Yeah, I see the people that come here. I be like, do you want to know or not? Because if you don't, you gonna hate it here. You might as well go on and leave. You're not gonna waste my time. You're wasting my time. Talking to some people is a waste of time. Dealing with some people is a waste of time. Saying the same thing over and over and over to a person that is not listening is a waste of time. And you don't know how much time you have. I wouldn't waste it. And people try to make it like, oh, you're this or you're that. No, you just mad because I won't let you waste my time. I'm not gonna be a filler for you. No. And I don't care who it is. If you don't normally call me, then you only call me when you bored. I'm talking about friends and everybody. No, I got stuff to do. Just because you bored, I ain't. I got stuff to do. And like my ex-husband's auntie used to say, if you can't keep yourself preoccupied, I guess you are a boring person. I said, ooh, auntie, spirit animal. If you can't keep your own self preoccupied, why I want to spend time with you? No. When she said that, petty, because I just turned and looked at her nephew like this. He's the main one. I'm bored. I'm bored. I'm bored. I heard that every day. I'm bored. I'm bored. I'm bored. I'm like, find something to do. It's a lot of stuff that need to be done around here, but you don't want to do none of that. So I don't know what to tell you. But then when I get busy doing stuff, you want to try to come and stop me from doing what I already asked you to do. No, I just do it myself. I'm not no damsel in distress. I mean, I know how to let a man be a man if you want to do it, but I need to know that you can do it effectively. You're not about to be tearing my stuff up, costing me more money. No. I will learn to do it myself, and if you want me to teach you, I can teach you, so then I don't have to do it no more. But, not about to waste my time or my money. I don't even waste my time or my money, so don't nobody else get to do it. And maybe that's why people say I'm mean, because I be wanting you to get straight to the point. What is it? Imagine leaving, having to tell that to a parent. Find something productive to do. Learn to sit with you. Sit with and learn yourself. Learn what you like. Girl, Justice, I've had to tell plenty of parents and adults this. That's the main people I have to tell, because kids, they always want to know something. It's the adults that'll have you irritated because they keep doing the same thing over, talking about their life and this and that. Well, you ain't trying nothing new either. You want to do this? No. I don't like that. I said, have you ever done it? No, I just know I wouldn't like it. Yep, not giving you no more of my time. You ain't even willing to do nothing new. Try no new food, nothing. I remember one of my, he had never had guacamole before. This was years ago. He's from the Midwest. Never had guacamole. So when I had moved to Arizona, we went there, and I got me a carne asada burrito with pico de gallo, enchilada style, right? But I had them put the guac on the side, and so I gave it, dug it in there, gave him a chip, and he was like, "I'm not eating that. It looked like baby fertilizer." I said, "What?" He said, "I said it looks like baby fertilizer. I'm not eating that." Now this nigga eat avocado probably on everything. I said, just try it. So I gave it to him on the chip. Then I put it on the meat. How we do? Baby, listen. He was eating avocados with his eggs, avocados on top. He was eating avocados on everything. I said, guess you like that baby fertilizer, huh? Can't say what you don't like if you haven't tried it. You can only say, I don't like it, or I don't like doing that, if you've tried it. Like, I don't like heights. Okay, but I've been on several roller coasters. I have gone in very tall buildings. I have been in planes. I can say, oh no, I don't like heights. I can say I don't like swimming in deep water because I damn near drowned. I did it. I'm not talking off of something that I don't know. I can say I don't like tapioca pudding, and even as much as I try to make myself like it, I don't. I didn't had it all different ways. I don't like it. I don't like slimy okra because I didn't had it several different ways, and it just ain't gonna work for me. If it ain't fried or pickled, I ain't eating it. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I don't like pig feet. Yeah. You said you never had chitterlings and you never will. So you might end up being a person that just because you don't like the smell, you like the taste. I've ate a chitterling before. I've had it fried in the normal way, and I don't like them. I do not like them. Sam, I am. I do not like chitlins and green ham. There are just some things I do not. You're not gonna eat. I'm not. Okay, listen. I'm not telling you that you have to, but you cannot say you do not like something if you have not tried it. That's not the truth. You can say, I don't think I would like that, or the texture makes me not want to try it, but you can't say you don't like it because you ain't never had it. You've never experienced it. So that's not the truth when you say that. You're telling a lie because you can only say you like something if you've tasted it or tried it or done it before. That's the only way you can say you like it or don't. You can say, I don't think I would like that, but you're not going to be able to say, oh, no, I don't like that. That's not even a true statement. You lied because you haven't tried it to know if you would like it or not. Yeah, I had plenty of people tell me what they wouldn't eat, and it all of a sudden became their favorite food, and they was, like I said, putting it on everything, eating it. Yeah, right. It's an assumption, not a fact, right? It's a fact that I don't like chitlins. It's a fact that I don't want slimy okra, and it is a fact that I'm not eating no tapioca pudding. Those are facts. Or soggy bread, I won't eat it because I've tried them all. No, thank you, and I don't like pig's feet either. Mm-mm. Yeah, no. You said I love chitlins. Mm-mm. Girl, I just don't see how y'all do it. And I used to have to clean them and help cook them, and I still don't eat them. Can clean the hell out of them and cook them, and still ain't gonna eat them. That was my husband with beans. I made him some pinto beans, and now he asked me when I'm making them. Exactly. Ooh, I ain't made no beans in a minute. Ooh, some beans and cornbread. I'm gonna get me some smoked meat. I'm about to go get me some smoked meat. I am. I'm gonna make me some beans. Show is. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I ain't made no beans in forever, honey. And I probably could put them in a pressure cooker and they'll be done in about 45 minutes. I just might do that. That sounds good. I like white beans. The only brown beans that I used to eat is my auntie's. I don't know how, and I'm talking about. I ain't ate nobody brown beans like that. Her brown beans was the only brown beans I was gonna eat. But white beans, baby, give me a little turkey something and with some sweet cornbread. Ooh, I don't eat beans all the time, but baby, when it and it's about to get cold too. Yeah, put a little sugar on it. I love Great Northern beans. Me too. I want some salmon croquettes. Salmon croquettes, that part. Yeah, I might make me go and make me some. Let me see it. 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 Yes, baby. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Uh-huh. Some beans sound so good right now. They really, really sound good. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I think that's what I'm gonna make. All right, well, what y'all about to do? What y'all about to do? Because I'm about to figure this out, baby. I got my little Mexican food from yesterday, but I'm dang sure about to make me some beans for this evening. And I got some cornbread already. Got my sugar. So, yeah, I'll be doing that. Yep, I'm about to eat that. That's what I'm about to eat. I ain't gonna make no big pot because it ain't nobody but me, but I'm gonna make me some beans. That sound real, real good. Yeah, and some cornbread, some beans and some cornbread, baby. And is. I'm about to go soak my beans right now. That's what I'm about to go do. I'm about to do my 30-minute soak real quick. I probably ain't even gonna put them in a pressure cooker because they can cook. I ain't tripping. I'm gonna turn them down on low and let them do their thing. And I might have some smoked meat in there already. I'm gonna have to see. Cause if I do, yeah. And a piece of fried chicken. I got some thighs in there. Don't trip. I just made some fried chicken and I ain't never gonna get enough of that. And we'll fry me a thigh and be dipping it in there. And you right. Damn. Yep. I love y'all. Go play my video game. I'm about to go. It is. Yeah. Some beans and cornbread with some good smoked meat in it. Whew. Mm-hmm. Yep. I love y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Uh-huh. I'm about to go. I'm about to go on and soak my beans. See y'all in a minute.